So we've got Machis, Darwin, if you want to call him that. He's the 93 left mid, and he's got a lovely Copa America card. The question is he worth it? He's coming out of La Liga, I believe. I'm pretty sure, is it Cadiz is in La Liga 1? They are in La Liga 1. Fantastic. Now, in terms of him, he is obviously coming in at a pretty standard left mid. He is obviously Venezuelan. I was thinking that. I can't remember what nation it was. But I believe he was a card that's had multiple upgrades before. I want to say he was a striker before, but I am forgetting if he's there. We can have a look at him on Footbin to see what he's all about. But I'm 99% sure he has had a generation card before. Am I thinking? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I've seen a high rated of him before. God, was that FIFA 20 all that time ago? Whereas now, we've got ourselves a lovely 93. In terms of stats, we're looking maxed out on pace as always. That's pretty much the standard for the wings. 99 the agility balance, 90 composure, which is good. We've obviously got the power shot plus, whipped pass and rapid. It's a nice combination. He has got the ability to go to what? 94, 95, 96... and that would be him winning the Copa America. Likely chance not happening, but for the price that you're paying, he has one team, a team of the week or team of the season, and an 85 rated team with one La Liga. So very, very cheap. You can go do the team of the week pick, and you're absolutely golden with him. In terms of chemistry styles, what we're thinking, we've got the pace maxed out, so we don't need anything there. I could do with some more finishing, but I don't really need the dribbling, so maybe just going straight for Deadeye could be the option. It's going to keep him mostly explosive anyway. You get technically a 96 winger or a 96 cam. Yeah, dribbling wise, you don't need anything more. Like reactions is not going to make that much of a difference. Could you go for something physicality? Is it sniper that goes there? Would make him controlled explosive. Doesn't give him anything finishing based though, so probably the Deadeye is where I'm going to go with, to be honest. So let's jump into him. I think he's worth it regardless. I don't know if the price is going to update quicker because he's worth very little, but we'll jump on into Rivals. We'll see what he's all about and hopefully get a few decent goals. So obviously it has got the right foot on the left-hand side as well, so very interesting to see. Lovely spin. What do we got? So he has got the 5-star weak foot to be able to go for them whipped passes if you really want. Obviously the power shot looking to get inside. I don't even know if that was actually the power shot, but that was beautiful regardless. I can't skip the celebration. It's a good start. It's great rapid, and we're expecting a very quick winger. The problem is he going to be enough with the likes of Barcola, with Diaz out there, or is he just going to be another cheap one you put in your team, and maybe, just maybe, Venezuela do something in the Copa America? Get him down this wing. Can we go for a bit of pace here? Look for the 1-2 with Vinny. Oh, nearly gets the return. Makes the run in behind. Get a good first touch. Can we go for the left foot this time? It's not really getting there. I was kind of hoping I might have been able to push him out a little bit to get that power shot off, but not quite enough as the keeper's gone deep for it. Now, I must admit, when it ever comes to these cheaper SBCs, the only good thing that you've got, especially with the fact that they are upgradable, is the fact that they are upgradable. That is literally the benefit of them, because you can just hold him in. That is a stunning ball. Oh, at least it's just offside as well. But with obviously the fact that he is so cheap, just putting him in your club for what, a couple of weeks, like the Copa America starts I believe on the 21st, so you've got a little bit of time to get him done. But then also, could he go up there? I don't personally know how good Venezuela is in the tournament, but even if they just manage to get a +1, at the very minimum, it's a 94 card for very, very cheap. I'll absolutely take that as we try and wiggle our way around this. Lovely. It's got great agility balance, as we know. Can we get that little burst? Nah, I was going to say he's going to struggle there, and you're not going to play him like that. Like, realistically, you'd pass. I'm not saying that everybody's going to just run with him, but it's nice to see the option if you can. Into his feet. Little one over the top. It's a good block. What on earth is that? Free kick. Can we flick it? No. Oh, okay, we can win it back. Power shot incoming. Oh, if you can find the right option, that is a stunner of a strike. On your bike. Can we get the pace through? There it is. Lovely. All the way. All the way. Oh, the strength element. To be fair, I probably could have shot a little bit earlier there, knowing that he's not going to kind of completely beat him out for physicality there. We're going to be on the back foot here as well. Incredible pace. It's what we want from him. Just an absolute pace demon. Little whipped. Little one more. Into the header of Elise. Beautiful counter-attack. And it's why sometimes the basics are very good. And we've got a lot of top-end kind of just pacey wingers. Savio comes to mind as kind of a big one. And there's going to be more than plenty. But as a free SBC, a very cheap SBC, I'm never going to complain about him. When we look at Diaz, he's coming in at 800. Granted, there's probably a bit more to his game than just pace. Whereas this guy is total pace and just domination here. Little one in for the whipped. I was kind of looking for a little dip if I could have then for Vinny. Just there. Oh, it's a great finish. Gets round him. Nice. Can we see Drogba? Oh, maybe not. We can see Gomez. So he's coming in at 54,000 in terms of Footbin's price here. That's just beautiful. Like you probably can get a 93 for cheaper if you're looking for a fodder price completely. But when you're looking at the chance of a potential 94, I don't think that's bad at all. Especially if you take away the value of the fact a team of the week or team of the season would cost. By doing the SBC, you can go do it for all of your untradeable fodder. So literally that's technically cost you next to nothing. I wish, though, I know full well why they've not given him the 5-star, because clearly if he was to manage to get to I think it's the semi-finals and win, he technically would get another upgrade if they have already made him a 5-5. So that's always going to be a big shout. I've screwed that champs up then. Can you go with a left foot power shot? You can, okay. I'd say normally whenever I do a power shot with someone like Drogba, he tends to go onto that right foot quite a lot. You reckon I can go for... No, I can't. I was going to go for a rainbow flick power shot, but that's not going to work. That's the new Rivaldo that he's got, honestly. Some people, like, that's like a... Oh, that's rubbish. Oh, it's a great save from Schmeichel, though. It's like a... Is it a 6 mil card still, or is he about 4 or 5 mil now? I don't know the prices of the top end anymore. And I know Dalglish has dropped down to like 4 or 5 mil, but... Can we get a ball out to him? No, we cannot. It's nice, though, having a winger that is... just absolutely obscene amount of pace, because we've been kind of rocking Vinny there, and as much as Vinny is just as much pace, he just has a little bit more dribbling to his game, and I kind of just want to dribble with him, whereas obviously with Machis, he's kind of more on that, that's pace side, and that's all you want to do. And to be fair, he's actually got a hat-trick in this game as well. But if we do go into the overall, then I think he's a wonderful card. He's not going to be kind of in that S plus tier, maybe just below S tier if I'm kind of ranking him in where I'd think for a winger, because we've got a lot of decent cards there. Like if you have a look at just the sheer amount of left wings that we have, there is a number of them that you'd definitely put in the top sort of category. Like, you could go with Dembele if you really wanted him on the left wing, if you want that argument. 5 mil for Rivaldo. He is unbelievable, though. Then you've got the Neymars, the Vinnies. Apparently, Putellas is quite good there as well. I don't know how many times I'll mention it. You go further down, obviously Saka can go there as well. Ronaldinho being one of the bigger names that you can put in there. Hemp wasn't a bad shout, and she's coming in really cheap as well. Salma is another one. Leao taking the field there. Only 600 for Leao. He is unbelievable as well. You could even chuck in a cheeky Depay there. Is he an objective player? Oh god, he must be in this season then. He must be later on. Same with Rafinha. He's going to be in the season. Then you go a bit further down. Chiesa's now down to a price. Kvaratskhelia. So these are the names that are going to be S and S plus most definitely. He's definitely under them in terms of all-round ability. Pace-wise, he definitely matches. Like every single one of them have got like 96 to 99 pace and above. Like that is just a standard nowadays. Even if you throw in Henry, Doku, if you throw another name in, Son can definitely play that left wing. He's not going to compare in the overall scheme, but in terms of what a winger can do, that is perfectly what he does down to a T, and I think the cheapness of him would make him more worth it, because you might as well just put him in your team at this point. We've had very far and few SBCs that are relatively cheaper, especially kind of for the players. Pretty much Barcola was one of the cheaper ones, and to be fair, he's still 180. Yes, you've got the showdowns, but they don't quite have that same vision as these Path to Glories do. But you got 840, 760, 180, and 54. You throw in a few of these other players, then you throw in Crespo for 1.5 mil, Drogba for 800. It's nice to just have a break with a cheaper SBC as well, because I just think some of the SBCs, they're requiring you to grind quite a lot when, again, it's going to be just completely out the question in a month's time again, which is a shame. And that is the whole point of the progression in the game, but sometimes you just don't want to grind all these SBCs. You don't need to at this point, especially with how Champs rewards have been paying out. I don't see the need massively to grind as much as I used to, most definitely. But in terms of chemistry style, I can imagine Deadeye is going to be the right one. As I say, a lot of people will go with the same because you don't need any more pace. Dribbling is, to be fair, at a pretty good point. Like 99 agility balance is fantastic. You then throw in the 99 dribbling, the 95 ball control. You can't get up composure, so you might as well go with something that can actually go up pretty much to the max. You get nearly max finishing, max shot power, nearly there with the positioning, and then you get a bit more on the pattern as well, which does make him, like I say, into that 96 overall, which is fantastic for a card at 93 at only 50,000. So let me know down below if you're going to complete. I think he's pretty decent. He's going to be worth at least maybe a bench player if you're starting out new, or potentially just waiting to see if he gets an upgrade. But other than that though, make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.